Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the new Let's Play of Contradiction. It's a bit fiddly. This is to get going with OBS, which I'm using to record it, because if you change to start looking at Contradiction too soon, it goes, hang on, it's minimized, and then it won't realize it's not minimized. So then you have to wait and then switch back and forth. Right, so, bizarrely, really annoyingly, in fact, I knocked this, because it's got an X thingy that would close it before, and it started up the game with introductions and stuff, and, reset game just takes you back to this. No, I don't want to, stop it. No, go away. Which is really annoying. It's really annoying. There should be a button just to say what I've seen at the beginning. Well, I haven't seen it at the beginning because I skipped over it. I think it's just the intros. Is this a thing I need to look at? Oh, this is just words. I'm not reading any of those other than the victim. Someone dies, I think, and we're investigating it. That's kind of as much as I know, other than this is a nice little village. Probably in midsummer. Let's watch the introduction, shall we?
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector.
Let's put the subtitles on, game, because that's what I did before. Thank you very much. I never like this, because doing it like subtitles, does that mean the subtitles are on? Or is that the button saying to switch the subtitles on? It's one of my kind of annoying thing, and it's not just for people who do weird things like Let's Play. It's a general thing. Have subtitles ... on, off, and the one that's highlighted is the one that's true, and you click on the one you want. I'm already starting to rant. Just found out some of my videos didn't record properly. I'm in a ranty mood. Beware. So, as I've implied, I haven't played this before, don't know what's going on. Let's now start the introduction.
My name is Jenks, Detective Inspector Frederick Jenks, and I've been assigned to a last-minute investigation into the death of Kate Vine, a PhD student found drowned at midnight last Friday in a lake in the woods on the outskirts of the tiny village of Edenton. I have until first thing tomorrow morning to decide whether her death was a simple accident or whether this was murder. Kate Vine appeared to the world to be a bright, confident, fun-loving PhD student with everything to live for. However, a history of depression and alcoholism revealed in her medical records suggests that in reality, she had become adept at hiding behind a mask. A lab report indicating a high level of alcohol in her blood, along with the late hour of her death and a lack of witnesses, makes a strong case that this was suicide. But the verdict overlooked some curious details. Why was her driving license found on the opposite side of the lake in which she drowned? Also, there were traces of morphine in Kate's system. Where did she get it? Kate was known to be a free spirit with a nihilistic love of danger, which may, in part, have something to do with a business course called Atlas, which Kate had joined and which she had been attending on the night of her death. Based in a large, stately home on the outskirts of the village, the exclusive Atlas is run by father and son team, Paul and Ryan Rand. Both were interviewed following Kate's death, but neither claimed to have seen Kate after the meeting, and both were understandably eager to distance themselves and Atlas from the tragedy. This isn't the first time that Atlas has been investigated. Atlas and their questionable methods, which many have suggested border on mind control. Ryan is married to Rebecca, landlady of Edenton's village pub, the George and Dragon. As yet, she hasn't been interviewed, though it's likely Kate visited the pub on more than one occasion. One of Kate's friends was Emma Bowman, who lives at Eden Lodge on the road leading out of Edenton Village. Emma was also doing a PhD at the same university, but didn't attend Atlas. Interviewed after Kate's death, Emma seemed shocked and upset, insisting she hadn't seen Kate that night. However, it turned out her boyfriend had. Simon Thompson met Emma at university. After completing his degree around 18 months ago, he went to work at a shop in the neighboring village. He started at the Atlas course a few months ago. Simon insisted that he didn't see Kate after the meeting, but the sergeant interviewing him noted he seemed oddly unmoved by her death, which makes him the first person I want to see tonight. It's time for some answers.
Answers! And we'll reset so that we start right back where we're supposed to. Yes. Right. Welcome to Edenton Village. Click the arrows to move around the village. If you see the magnifying glass, try your investigate button to see Jenks investigate. Click the inventory icon to see your collected items, which include both physical objects and information Jenks has collected. If you're at a location where you think you can use a physical item, try the use icon. Okay, what is... I don't know what I'm doing. Better do a spot of investigating around Eden Lodge. You also have things you haven't asked Simon and Emma. This is a map. Okay, so this is where we are. Oh, can we jump around? That'll be quite useful, I would assume. We're going to want to look... Oh... yeah, that looks like there's a connection. Let's try using this. No use for Kate's driving license here, sorry. So, Kate finds body was found in the woods lake early last Saturday morning. Kate's driving license was found on the bank of the lake near Kate's body with a piece of tape attached. Interesting. Just a small thing that I probably should have mentioned before. I've recently had a bit of a cold. And so, I do have a drink here. But it's kind of decided to take up residence in my chest. So if I start coughing, or my breathing sounds a bit kind of... that's why. You have been warned. Okie dokie. So we want to go up to Wood Lane, don't we? We want to go up this way, I think. Continue along? No, we want to go Woods Lane to here. To Eden Lodge. That seems... that's where the sensible thing seems to be. Not for Simon. Is there anything? Ooh, there's a bicycle.
Very trusting, leaving a bike unlocked. Looks like homebrew equipment. Ah, this might come in handy.
Okay. Very policey. Hello. Oh, things. Oh, so we've got a physical thingy. What's it? Screwdriver. But we've got these old bottles. And... oh, why are these different colours? And the unlocked bicycle. Okay. Oh, that's annoying me. That is a close button. Right. Well, we'll try and talk to Simon.
Is it Simon?
Yeah.
Detective Inspector Jenks. I'm investigating an incident in the village. Could I come in and ask you a few questions, please?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. That's a bit suspicious.
We can just go through here if you want. Emma's working in the front room.
Hi.
This is Inspector James.
Jenks.
What's all this about?
There was a death in the village. Kate Vine, I believe you both knew her.
Yeah. Do you need to speak to both of us?
I'll just speak to Simon first, if that's okay.
Just come through.
Hmm.
Is it okay in here?
Oh, this will be fine, yeah.
Do you want anything? Water?
No, I won't be long.
Okay.
Okay. The notebook is out. Your first interview. First pick an item you want to ask about, then click Ask to see Jenks ask about it. When you've heard the reply, you'll see a summary of what was said in the box at the bottom. Clicking any items you've already asked about shows the summary of the replies beneath. Now click any reply to add it to the contradiction box on the right. You can add 2 replies at a time. Now you can start looking for contradictions. So why did you explain? Whatever. Find 2 contradictory replies and add them to the contradiction box. If they go green, sit back and watch Jenks interrogate your interviewee. Okay. Well, I think ask about the... Simon about this yet. Select, see what he knows. Seems to make sense to ask about the death first. Start with... Actually, unlike bicycle, let's start with something a bit kind of... You know, I noticed this... Is there normally kind of not much crime going on in the village?
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, that's my cousin's. He lent me it. I need to buy a new lock for it, though.
So it's your bike at the moment?
Yeah. There's no bus service to speak of around here, so it's really the only way to get around.
Okay. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Well, that kind of leads in a bit to the driving license. Let's ask about that.
Did you know whether Kate had lost this or not?
No. No, I don't think so. Never seen it before.
Isn't worth asking Simon about the screwdriver. We're just gonna acquire it. Box of bottles. Let's ask about Kate Vine's actual death. You know, the main thing we're here for.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
So last Friday's meeting, I think.
Did you see her after the meeting?
No.
How long have you known Kate?
That would be when we started Atlas. 3 months ago?
Did you socialise outside Atlas?
No.
How would you describe her? What sort of person was she?
Well, she's talented. She was full of life, you know? Sharp, quite sharp.
Would you say she had any emotional problems?
Her mood could change. And, well, there was the drinking problem.
When did you become aware of that?
Well, she would come drunk to meetings sometimes. She would reek of the stuff. I mean, everyone knew, but nobody really said anything.
So, tell me a bit about Atlas.
Well, it's just a business management training program for postgrads.
And you started this after you left college?
Yeah.
And it's on every Friday?
Yeah, well, my group isn't doing it this Friday, but one of the groups is.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, so a few different things we found out here. I do like the fact it's not just I'm asking about the death, rather than just asking a question. So it kind of leads on to things like this. So, doesn't know anything about the license. That seems to make sense. Okay, well, let's go at the old bottles then.
I noticed a lot of bottles outside. Are they yours?
Yeah, I make homebrew.
For yourself?
Well, no, I give it out to my friends and stuff. I tried selling it at first, but I didn't have any takers. Except for James over at Farmhouse. I used to trade it to him for herbs and stuff.
Do you see James a lot?
No, not really.
Okay, that seems like it's a... It's not gone green. But it seems like it's a bit odd for that. Okay, well, let's go at the homebrew then. Oh, that's just something he's told me about. Oh, I could ask other people about it. Okay, I see. Well, I don't think there's any contradictions there that I can see. At least not in the way he's spoken. Oh, actually, can I ask about this? Does that combine for anything? It's not a contradiction. No, okay.
Thank you. Probably be back later. Don't worry, it's only a few questions.
Yeah.
Okay. I think start with the... Ooh. Let's start with the bicycle.
Whose is the bike outside?
Oh, it's Simon's cousin's. He uses it to get to work.
You know the lock's broken.
Oh, I know. I keep telling him to fix it.
Okay, that's nothing. That's not contradictory there. The old bottles.
What's the stack of bottles outside?
Oh, that's all Simon's stuff. You better ask him. I don't know.
And then the homebrew.
Have you ever tried Simon's homebrew?
Me? No. I don't like beer. I only drink wine. I can't stand spirits either.
Ooh, not those spirits. Okay. So let's get into it about Kate.
When was the last time you saw Kate Vine?
It was last Thursday in the college library. I saw her and we chatted for a bit. She seemed her usual self.
What was her usual self?
Oh, just Kate being Kate. You know, a bit wild.
Wild? What way wild?
Oh, she just used to question everything, you know. Have arguments with the lecturers, things like that.
What else?
Kate had a drink problem.
How noticeable was that?
Well, it wasn't at first, but as the year went on, she'd be drunk in the afternoon. But I think she cut down, you know, towards the end of college and when she started her PhD.